I decided to contact Martin Gerrard because I've decided to sell my house after 26 years of living here. I'm moving because I want to downsize, and my children are going on to buy other properties for themselves. I contacted Martin Gerrard because I've seen them on Mill Hill Broadway and I'd heard a lot of good things about them. Once I contacted Martin Gerrard, I decided to look at other estate agents in the area. Statton's came in, Causeway came in, and Martin Gerrard came in. I decided to go with Martin Gerrard because my initial meeting with Greg, I found him really friendly, positive, easy to deal with. And then I contacted David as well, and I found him also to be very personable and easy to deal with, easy to talk to. And also the fees were very good. They were very competitive. So that gave me the final decision to go with Martin Gerrard. I found the fees very competitive and very good value for money. We had 3 other properties in the road selling at the time. I spoke to my neighbours about it, and once I compared notes with them, even though they were all different estate agents, I found that Martin Gerrard was definitely the most competitive. And definitely the most value for money. I felt that David and Greg had very good knowledge of the area. I felt that they were very informative. They seemed to know exactly what was selling at the right time, what the best properties were and the best way to sell it. They gave me all the information I needed, and they did seem to know the road very well and all about the schools and the parking and what people were looking for. So overall, I just found that they came up with the best answers that I needed. I liked the way they were going to present the property. They came in, they took photographs, videos, they covered all the house, the outside, the angles all looked very nice. It was about to go online, and I'd seen all the results of the photos and the videos, and I was really impressed with it. It was about to go online, but in the meantime, Martin Gerrard had sent 3 people around that were already looking for properties in the area and couldn't find what they were looking for. And the first person that walked into the house, they liked it. They put an offer in. They asked us not to put it online, so they gave us a good offer reflecting that. So we agreed, and they were the ones that happened to buy it, and we were about to go through completion because of it. What I really wanted to get from selling my property was obviously the 2 people that I had contacted, Greg and David, were amazing and lovely and so polite and great. So when it was coming to sell the property, I really liked the idea that they dealt with it really efficiently. My house wasn't intruded with lots of people, stomping around all the time. It was really convenient. I gave them the key. They were able to come in and out of the house when I wasn't here. They just made it really simple, made it really efficient, and the interpersonal skills with dealing with the people coming in and also dealing with us, I just found really good. And I just loved the way they marketed the whole thing, and it just made the whole experience really easy, because one of the things I've always known about moving house is it's a very stressful time. It's something that you're keen to do, but you don't want to get into the ins and outs of it. And I found with Martin Gerrard, and especially with Greg and David, it just made it all so simple and so nice. They were really good at communicating with me. Every time anything happened, they were the first one to get on the phone, keep me updated. I'm selling with my ex-husband as well. They did the same with him. They were very good at keeping us informed, keeping us up to date, and that made the transition even smoother. One of the things I found about Martin Gerrard, I found them far more personable. I had other estate agents that came in, but I found them very pushy. They kept bothering me all the time, just continuously hounding me almost. With Martin Gerrard, they kind of left it up to me, and then once we decided to go with Martin Gerrard, I just found them really personable, really polite, never stressed out, always nice to deal with. I've decided to give up my personal time to do this testimonial because I just feel really enthusiastic about Martin Gerrard and what they've delivered and what they've given me. As I say, selling a house is really stressful, and I just felt really passionate about letting everyone know how good they are and how nice they are to deal with. Greg and David are really nice people to deal with, and you hear lots of stories about estate agents. That was not my experience with Martin Gerrard, Greg or David. After dealing with Martin Gerrard and selling my house, I feel I would highly recommend them to anyone about to sell their house. They really give a good service. Really highly recommend Martin Gerrard as an estate agent.